a while, I'm just looking at my GPS and yeah, and just doing a little bit of Uber Eats deliveries. So today I'm going to be covering the very interesting concept for how to get more clients using Lovable, Clawdbot, and go high level. Now, check this out, guys. If you already have some specialization, maybe you have some salons you're trying to market to create websites for and make additional extra income, or maybe you have specialization in HVAC, plumbing, brick and mortar businesses, or whatever the case may be. This is how you could use Lovable to make this a reality, to get more customers. So in previous workshop, I described like the reason why you want to be using Lovable, etc. So I'm just gonna skip all that, and I'm just gonna pretend that you already seen that previous workshop. But the to make the story short, you just want to be creating those fast, smart landing pages, because when you use tools like Lovable, you're already getting that exposure to bigger market. The same thing I could say about Gumroad. When you use platforms like Gumroad, you get a bigger exposure, even bigger exposure. The same way I could say about eBay, if you were to just create Shopify store and include your product, the chances are probably a lot of people wouldn't find it, and hence the same reason why you'd want to be using eBay to go ahead and get people to find you, because it has the native search engine mechanism built in, where you don't have to run any meta ads, and you just post the product on eBay and boom, smooth sailing. So the same reason that you want to be using Lovable, simply because you get that fast infrastructure, ease of use. Your entire landing page is created quickly, and you're smooth sailing you on to the next task. So guys, in 2026, the best and the most simplest way of landing more leads for your business is to combine Lovable together with Clawdbot. Now guys, look, there is an intermediate layer between Clawdbot and Lovable. There's an intermediate layer between Clawdbot and Lovable. Now, that layer is GHL, go high level. Now, can you skip that layer? Sure, you can, but honestly, it's just gonna bring you more headaches down the road. At the end of the day, many of those businesses, brick and mortar businesses or mobile businesses on the go, or TikTok shop, drop shipping, e-commerce businesses, at the end of the day, they're looking for that consistency. What Clawdbot can do, it can introduce some of that consistency, but it's not going to be as consistent as, let's say, go high level, that has deterministic workflows that makes it possible for, I don't know, like a car detailing spot to have everything they need in terms of voice AI bot answering the question the way it should be answering, versus just hallucinating and giving you a bunch of non-consistent mumbo jumbo. Besides, if you were to just set up Clawdbot and rely only on that and don't have that middle tier layer, then you will be constantly running into all sorts of hallucinations, all sorts of things that may not work correctly. Let's say you're trying to build a receptionist service where people pick up a phone call and schedule people appointments. Sure, that's all good and great, but like if you use Clawdbot for that and don't have a deterministic workflow that executes the way you're supposed to execute the workflow as if it's an actual human, then you know, you kind of throwing extra like tokens for no reason. You're just going to be spending so much money for no reason, guys. So this is the reason why we combine go high level with Clawdbot and Lovable. Right. Why Lovable? Lovable for marketing, just like Gumroad, just like eBay, just like when you, let's say, I'm going to quickly just kind of tell you, look, at the end of the day, like, why would you want to sell things on eBay? Why not just go ahead and create a Shopify page and run some meta ads? Well, because you got to run meta ads and spend money. But if you were to place content, if you were to place your product on eBay, boom, you get connected right away to the main platform. Now, what does that platform does? It gives you the wings of freedom. So this way you don't have to spend money on meta ads. Now, the same thing that I could apply, the same thing that I just described for between the difference between doing things on Shopify versus eBay, the same thing applies for Lovable. If you were to just create some site on a Hostinger or any other kind of environment, don't be surprised that you're getting crickets. Guys, at the end of the day, use the fast infrastructure. Why? Because Google looks at the metrics for how the page loads. If it doesn't load fast, and hello, thank you guys for jumping in. I'm actually doing a little bit of Uber Eats deliveries. I figured I'd take you guys with me on a go. I figured I'm actually gonna set up some GPS instead of me holding the phone myself and getting crickets. Switching, I tried it, believe it or not, switching around before. And boy, oh boy, I quickly got cooked. I quickly got lost. So this time I'm just gonna be setting up the GPS before I go. Oh my God, I just got a delivery request. That is not going to work for me. It was a $6 delivery. That's not going to work. No. That's not going to work for me. So, yeah, where were we? Oh yeah. So lovable thing and Clawdbot and go high level and all the things that you need to know. So with lovable, the reason why I love it so much is because infrastructure is so fast. Meaning it's just like eBay, where I create a page. Hold on a sec, guys. Oh my God, 40 minutes to drive to get some Uber Eats delivery for like 19 bucks. Nah, no thanks, I already ate. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, let's talk about Lovable. So look, just like I gave you an example between eBay and e-commerce store and told you why would you want to have your products on eBay versus, let's say, building a Shopify, the same thing applies for Lovable and building on a Hostinger or any other free account. When you start using some of those free accounts and start using any of those services like Superbase or anything like this, you quickly get cooked. Why? Because it's not fast. It's not optimized to be running fast. Google platform and all sorts of socials, they love when your website runs fast. That's why you want to be using Lovable quickly. Go ahead and create some free token accounts on Gmail, and and then you just relax. You just get a lot faster speed. People gonna be like, yo, I love how your page loads, and you're gonna be like, I bet I didn't spend any money on that. I just used some free Gmail accounts. So once you squeeze Lovable for that money and squeeze some of those Gmail, those free websites, then that's when you want to be doing that's when you want to be doing other things like SEO. Now I am getting questions right now in real time from my subscribers on TikTok. How do I deal with SEO for Lovable? Okay guys, look, at the end of the day, you have to gamify the hell out of SEO by leveraging not the website but freedom founders who could gamify it for you, that very same website. What do I mean by that? I don't mean I don't mean just building the site. I mean literally gamifying your site. There's a couple of steps to doing so. Step number one, the sales page that you create on Lovable needs to tap into psychology of not your audience, but your audience's audience. Now, what does that mean? For example, take a look at one of the smart landing pages that I showed you earlier in this YouTube channel. What does it show? It shows attic business brick and mortar company, and see how this landing page is attracting audience of that attic insulation company. See how it's done. See exactly what it looks like, and then set up your Lovable to be precisely the same way how I describe it. Now keep something in mind, guys. At the end of the day, when you start building Lovable, when you start relying on some of those native platforms and utilizing some of those Gmail accounts, you're going to be able to get very fast speed and you're going to get a lot of leads this way. But the second part that you want to execute next, what you really want to do, you want to hand this website to the freedom founders. Those freedom founders can go ahead and drop that website across threads in a gamified manner, where you would provide commission to those freedom founders anytime they produce the sale, but they work together. Instead of a free-for-all kind of environment, they work together side by side, promoting your feudal lords, promoting your business owners. So they have a reason to be doing that. What I'm seeing many of you guys is just build a website and hope for the best. That's not how it works, guys. You build the website first and then hand it off to the gamified cohort of freedom founders who will make it the best. It's not going to be any other way, guys. You have to use human in the loop element. Hold on a sec, guys. So going back to what I was saying, so human in the loop, I bet. So guys, look. Hold on, I think I got another delivery request. Was only for 10. Wait a second, I got another one. Another request was for $12, but I gotta verify ID. I don't want to deal with any of that. I just want a normal request and a bad weather from Uber Eats. Oh, we got some blizzard warning. Surprise, surprise. Perfect condition for Uber Eats. Guys, we're doing a little bit of Uber Eats here and vibing alone. And if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. But I'm getting close to making that delivery, and then later on I'm gonna grab another delivery and we'll do something extra. So check this out, guys. At the end of the day, look, it's snowing. That's the best, absolutely the best time to do Uber Eats deliveries, spawning money and building your own personal brand. That's the best. Talking about Lovable, talking about Clawdbot, OpenClaw, and giving you guys tea, the type of sauce that nobody talks about. So let's get started. This is what I was telling you guys about the markdown files. If you're not using markdown files, then I don't know what you guys are doing with your Clawdbot environment. Go ahead and set up your markdown files in your Clawdbot local systems and connect Obsidian to it. If you're not connecting Obsidian to your markdown structure on your local computer, guys, then you are basically missing out on efficiencies. You see, you got a lot of customers who are gonna need this. Gonna have some tire kickers reaching out and be like saying, yo, I kind of need that and I kind of need this. You got to be quickly canceling those people out and removing them, qualifying them. Now, of course, it's going to be hard for you to do so unless you have Clawdbot running in the background, interconnected to Lovable plus Go High Level. Now, how does that look like? How do all those three systems play alone, and how employees? That's what I want to talk about real quick. Hold on a sec, guys. I got an Uber Eats delivery. I got a request for like, I don't know, like $10 to drive 49 minutes. Thanks, Uber Eats, but I already ate. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, guys, look, at the end of the day, you can't be just sitting in front of your computer. I'm gonna take that. $5.33. Oh, actually, you know what? Nah, I think I'm gonna skip that. $5 in this horrible weather when there's blizzard outside. $5 for 22 minutes. Nah. I'm gonna skip this one. Anyway, going back to what I was saying earlier, guys, I know some of you already goats. I know some of you already building Clawdbot and using Go High Level and set up lovable web pages, smart landing pages in 2026. I know many of you guys are seeking to earn extra money from some additional clients, but take care of the existing clients that you already have. You know, give them some additional service. Give them an opportunity to have their own voice AI bots and conversational AI bots. Increase your revenue stream just by introducing those basic services. Now, of course, in my particular case, I'm doing talent agency, car detailing, luxury pet brand, and of course, in all of those brands, there's intersects of all of those technologies. I just got a $7.29 delivery request. That ain't gonna be happening, guys. That is not happening. 29 cents. I'm getting all sorts of requests, but I'm not getting a good deal. I'm waiting for a good deal. So guys, remember, I need to get a good deal. I'm not getting any good deal, guys. Right now I'm getting kind of... All right, I got a very good deal. Only a few, less than 3 miles, $7. Easy, fast. I think that's what I'm gonna take. Easy and fast. $7 for 3 miles. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna take that delivery. Thank you guys for jumping in and being so patient over here together, vibing, doing Uber Eats deliveries on this beautiful blizzard. So, but we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. let's see where we at. So guys, look, some of you probably gonna be like, yo, I don't know what I need to do next, Rome. Please tell me. I'm so lost. If that's you, I know.
Deb C says, meet a door. Please use door by driveway, covered from the rain.
All right, guys, I'm back. Oh my God, I literally just earned pretty good money right now, guys. Heading out further while talking about Clawdbot, OpenClaw, lovable, and everything else. So guys, look, I'm gonna give you another tip for how to get customers. And this one is very good. You're gonna love it. Okay, guys, check this out. You're gonna jump into TikTok and you're gonna find your favorite creator and you're gonna vibe with that creator. And then you're gonna offer them 40%. And from time to time, you're gonna be jumping into that creators live on TikTok and just literally talking about things like, hey, I'm heading out to get some coffee. I'm heading out to get a drink. I'm heading out to eat a cranberry muffin. Just talk about like food, talk about everyday thing. And then people will notice you and they'll be like, I bet, let me go ahead and work with this person. That's how I get customers, guys, this way. Now, if you guys wanted to quickly learn how to do this, simply just jump into like other creators channels. For example, what I do is I jump into Go High Level creators channels and talk to people over there, and then start vibing with other people, and other people jump into, I invite them to this YouTube channel, and then they talk to me, and that's how I get the customers. You could easily do the same exact thing, guys. And of course, now if you wanted to learn how to actually get customers, definitely use threads. Use threads and use ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle, which is only $14.99 per month. I will show you how to get the clients and grow them faster. But yeah, part of that client equation is definitely Lovable, Threads, and other social platforms, including platforms like Gumroad. When you start combining native platforms like WAP, Gumroad, together with, like depending on your product, like eBay, then out of a sudden it becomes so much easier for you to get that clientele because you're tapping into native functionalities of those platforms. People don't talk about it; they just kind of tell you, go ahead and build some, I don't know, some site, and then you end up getting no results, and that becomes a problem, guys. That becomes a serious problem. Of that problem, all you need to do is create a content distribution mechanism that includes your Clawdbot that distributes your Clawdbot needs to be distributing threads to people, so this way they see your threads when they're communicating with your conversational style bots. They see your content knowledge in your threads. You also want to be baking your knowledge into LLMs and getting your businesses to find you through those LLMs and through voice search functionalities. A lot of people not doing that. Tap into that, guys. Spend a little bit of time doing that and instruct your Clawdbot to remind you about integrating VoiceBot functionality, integrating LLM search functionality. So this way you have everything laid out on a calendar for your virtual assistants to begin executing. So this way you're no longer guessing, but you're following the blueprint that actually works. Because no matter what, people are going to be finding you or your customers through Google Voice Search, through searching through chatbots, voice bots, and so now and beyond just Google. So you got to go outside of just using Google, guys. Start combining together multiple techniques to pull this off. Now, additionally, what you really want to be doing, you want to be creating deterministic workflows with N8N. So where you have your Clawdbot connects to N8N that already have a good workflow that is solid, that works like a clock, and it constantly gets executed. So this way you don't end up wasting a lot of tokens. Another thing that you're going to be using Clawdbot for is for accessing your Freedom Fusion automations that are running directly on your iPhone. And thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time. Today we're actually heading out to get some food over here, and well, not for me, but for Uber Eats folks who love to order things during the blizzard time. So guys, look, we do have a little bit of snow. I don't know if you guys could see the snow, but thank you for jumping in and saying hello. Right now we are on this beautiful journey of trying to deliver the food, and also I'm describing some techniques for how you guys could get clients, so this way you could spend more time with your pets, cats, kids, and dogs, and have a vacation for yourself, to just have a good life. And this is to do is use Lovable, optimize them with freedom founders who can promote the hell out of them on threads. That's basically all you got to do. It's my birthday. But didn't you say that your birthday was like a few days ago? So hold on a sec, guys. So you guys could probably tell that I have a memory of an elephant. That's what happens, guys. You know, when you meet a borderline genius person, they will remember every single sub and everything about the sub. So yes, definitely, guys. This is the beautiful part about joining this channel. You learn from real experiences, and you could use those experiences to elevate yourself. And I know many of you guys like crushing it on the internet, doing the best things that you can do, really trying to do great things. Continue, guys, learning, but also begin socializing while getting the clients, guys. While getting the clients, begin socializing. Okay, guys, this is my best advice to you. A lot of people say, how do I get clients? Just go to your favorite TikTok creator who just sits there and shows go high level all the time, for example. Then start communicating. No, it's not today. It's I could have sworn you came into my life and mentioned that's my birthday, and that was like a few days ago or something, or maybe a week ago. So, but if it's not bad. If you have 2 birthdays in a year, I always wished I had at least 2 birthdays in 1 year. Heck, at some point I thought maybe I could create a fake ID and just go to a Chinese restaurant to get some free food, because if you show that it's your birthday, they give you like some free appetizer kind of thing. It might be another person. Oh, I see. You know what? It could be another person. It could be. It really sounded like similar. Man, maybe I'm tripping. It could have been another person. But if it is your birthday, happy birthday. Oh yeah. Sorry, guys. I had to like quickly like figured out where the hell am I. But yes, if it is your birthday, definitely happy birthday. And guys, thank you for jumping in and being here and celebrating and doing things on such a interesting day, coming in over here. Birthday is supposed to be celebration. So Uncle's Deli, that's where I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna pick up the food now. Woohoo, let's go. Getting Uncle Deli. Man, I'm so hungry. Maybe I should just get that food myself.